how to pick and tie the best fishing knots for hooks, lures, and rigs. Because there are so many variations of these best knots, it's not surprising that there may be more than one best fishing knot for each type of tackle used. 5 best fishing knots for all levels. Number 1. Improved clinch knot. Many anglers believe that the improved clinch knot is the best knot for lure fishing. This knot not only secures your line to a lure, swivel, clip, or artificial fly, but it also retains up to 95% of the original line strength. Making 5 turns of the tag end around the standing end before running the tag end back through the formed loop is the key to tying this popular best fishing knot for lures. Thread the line through the eye of the hook or lure, leaving about 6 to 12 inches of line. Leaving a small space between the line and the hook eye, twist the tag end around the standing line 5 times. Pass the tag end back through the small space you made near the hook eye. Then run the tag end back through the second loop you created in step 3. Pull both the standing line and the tag end slowly away from the hook. Moisten your lines with saliva or water. Pull only the standing line firmly away from the hook. Number 2. Duncan knot. The uni knot is considered by some as the best fishing knot for tying an eyed hook to a leader. With this knot, don't be afraid to trim the end short. It'll hold. These fishing knots are excellent to learn because they can be used to tie lines of different diameters together and are effective with braided or monofilament fishing lines. Pass the line through the eye of the hook and double back parallel to the standing line. Make a loop by laying the tag end over the doubled line while both lines face the same direction. Next, make 5 or 6 turns with the tag end around the doubled line and through the loop, holding your swivel or hook in one hand and both ends of the line in the other hand. Pull them apart gently so the knot is almost tied, but not yet tight. Moisten the lines with some saliva and pull only the standing line firmly away from your hook or swivel. Lastly, trim the tag end to complete your knot. Oops, before we proceed to the next, make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the icon bell to stay updated on our fishing videos. Number 3. Non-slip loop fishing knot. Non-slip loop knots set up a fixed loop that enables free movement of the hook. It works best with larger lines because a tight knot like the improved clinch can restrict the movement of the hook, bait, or lure. Tie an overhand knot about 10 inches from the end of the line. Pass the tag end through the lure eye and then back through the overhand loop. Above the overhand, wrap the tag end around the standing line 5 times. Then pass it back through the overhand knot once more. Moisten the lines with saliva, then pull tight. Number 3. Non-slip loop fishing knot. Snelling refers to tying the knot far from the hook's eye. Any type of fishing can benefit from these fishing knots, which increase strength and boost catch rates for larger fish. Start with an upturned or downturned eye hook. Pass the line through the hook and form a large loop along the shank of the hook. The tag end should lay along the shank of the hook. Turn the entire loop around the shank of the hook and the tag end, forming wraps down the shank towards the curve of the hook. Depending on the size of the hook and the size of the line, you might need 6 minutes 10 wraps. Pull on the main line to tighten the snell. Number 5. Spade end knot. There is no eye on a spade hook. As a result, it's no surprise that the best knot for fishing with a spade hook is a spade end knot. To rig, tie a knot close to the flat, bent end of the hook shank. Spade hooks are small, but they are strong. Lay the line along the hook shank and cross the tag end over the standing end to form a small loop near the bend. Take the tag end and wrap it around the shank of the hook and the standing end at least 8 times. Take the tag end and pass it through the loop at the bottom of the hook and gently pull tight. trim the tag end. Now that you've learned how to tie some of these best fishing knots, you're ready to build fishing rigs at the end of your line.